And here we go, Riddick, Bowe, and Tony Tubbs, heavyweights. Big men, Bowe 6'5", Tubbs 6'3". Big reaches on each guy. Bowe 81, Tubbs 79. Action coming from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm Dave Bontempo. Welcome to the telecast of Bowe and Tubbs. Bowe coming in at 22-0. On his way up, he's beaten Pinklin Thomas, Bert Cooper, Tyrell Biggs. Tubbs is a former WBA heavyweight champion. Captured the title in 1985 by beating Greg Page. Since then, however, losses to Tim Witherspoon and Mike Tyson. And here comes Bowe trying to swarm him early on. Uppercuts from Bowe. How sharp Bowe looks. There's an uppercut from Tubbs.
Get him out, get those arms out, work on it.
Tubbs trying to take advantage of Bowe leaning on him by leaning against the ropes himself and throwing uppercuts while having his elbow highly positioned.
Work out of it. Get those arms out. There you go.
Now the action goes back outside. This is going to be an interesting stylistic test for Bowe because he's usually punching down at guys and having a big reach advantage. Here there's parity. It's a different type of a fight. As Tubbs lands a left hook and then goes off balance.
Work out of it. Don't be holding. Don't be holding. Work out of it. Come on.
Bowe blocking a lot of what Tubbs wants to do on the inside here. So as the opening round winds down, Bowe doing a little more than Tubbs. See where Tony TNT Tubbs holds his left hand. He's down low. Could be a mistake to leave it there against Bowe. Bowe is destined to get a lot of attention in the boxing world. Not only that excellent size of 6'5" and the 81-inch reach. Bowe's wife Judy hopes he can bring victory home in this fight, but also trained by the great Eddie Futch, trained Joe Frazier. So many great fighters along the way. Eddie Futch, one of the grand men, class acts of the boxing game. So now Bowe is at a stage that if he can keep some momentum going for a while, he's honing in on a heavyweight championship fight. Tubbs comes at Bowe. Bowe blocks most of it. One factor we'll look for in this fight to see what kind of an effect it has is the age difference. Tubbs is 33, Bowe is 22. So Bowe would like to force Tubbs to use his legs and tire him out. Let's see how that all develops as we come to the end of round 2.
Wait.
Third round underway. Riddick Bowe and Tony Tubbs in the heavyweight division. It's been the jab of Bowe setting the pace early in this fight. Now they engage on the inside with Bowe landing some good body shots and Tubbs getting some offense in as well. There's a jab and a right hand by Tubbs. Right after the inside exchange, he springs to life. Tubbs' wife Ingrid hopes he can get a victory in this contest. A jab and a right hand by Bowe. Hook by Tubbs gets in. Heads come together a little bit as Bowe's trying to get some momentum in there. A minute to go in round 3. Joe Cortez pretty busy this round. As these guys come together and take a little time leaning on each other, shortening the clock. Body shot by Bowe. Gets a left hook upstairs. And Bowe tries to leap in off the break. Good hooks here by Bowe. Tubbs waving Bowe on. Bowe happy to oblige as he has been setting the pace. Now that we come to the end of round 3. Round 4 underway. Riddick Bowe and Tony Tubbs in the heavyweight division. Bowe on his way up, 22-0. Tubbs 29-2. Has already held the heavyweight championship. And he was flying high until losses to Tim Witherspoon and Mike Tyson. Bowe has beaten some good guys on his way up the ladder. Pinklon Thomas, Bert Cooper, and in his last fight, Tyrell Biggs. He stopped him in the 8th in what was a tight fight. He was up 67-66 on 2 cards. And that was a nice, decisive victory for Bowe. He did a little bit more than a month ago, so Shows what kind of rhythm you can get into when your people have confidence that you're on the right track and a nice high-level fight comes up with a good payday. You can take it. Tubbs trying to change strategy a little bit here and go on the outside, but Bowe cut him off. Tubbs' jabs falling short. Among the celebrities that often come to boxing matches, here's one that loves boxing. Gene Hackman loves to show up at the fights, not only in Atlantic City, but in Nevada. Good hook by Tubbs. Double jab here by Bowe. So Bowe continues to set the pace at the end of round 4. And we start round 5. Riddick Bowe and Tony Tubbs. Action coming from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm Dave Bontempo. As you watch Riddick Bowe, who's 22-0, trying to work his way toward a championship heavyweight battle, and he's going against a former champion, Tony Tubbs, who is 29-2. Significant age difference. Bowe is 22, Tubbs 33. And when you're the veteran, if you can, you try to steal some time, tie up, slow the rounds down, let the clock go, let the referee separate you. You try to turn a 12-round fight maybe into a 10-round fight. And of course, the other guy knows that, so he's trying to push you harder. Talking about the holding, and we're certainly getting evidence of that, and Joe Cortez warning the fighters. He has been busy. And you're getting a look at Jimmy Davis, 39-year ABC audio technician veteran who is retiring this year. Two shots here by Tubbs. Double jab by Bowe. Bowe trying to corner Tubbs here. Double jab by Bowe. Setting a pretty good tempo with it in this round. Been the most accurate we've seen him getting these shots in. And you notice how he's tightening up the distance between Tubbs and himself as he senses the chance to step on the pedal a little bit here. Tubbs, meanwhile, wants this fight right where it is, with Bowe right in front of him, so he doesn't have to move so much. No doubt, Bowe's people, especially after they're watching this, are going to tell him to move. Tire the older fighter out. As we come to the end of round 5.
Time!
We start round 6. Riddick Bowe in the white trunks and Tony Tubbs. Bowe 22-0. Tubbs 29-2. It has been Bowe in control of the fight from the outside. Tubbs nails Bowe on the inside with a couple shots. Tubbs has that left hand down low. Double jab here by Bowe.
Bring out, Let him out. Let's go.
His jabs were very effective in the last round. Starting to find more openings against Tubbs. And Eddie Futch, the venerable 80-year-old trainer of Riddick Bowe, believes that Bowe may have done enough work on the outside now to justify coming in closer. And that's a matter of opinion as to when you want to pull the trigger on that. Eddie says it's time. Figures that Bowe has done enough work with the jab on the outside that Tubbs may be tiring, and Bowe can press it on the inside now. Because the ironic thing about that strategy is that Tubbs benefits by having Bowe close to him. Now, I think Bowe could wait a little bit on that. This is what's giving Tubbs a chance to stay in the fight, having Bowe close to him. So it's an interesting angle that Bowe is playing out in the 6th round here. I'm Dave Bontempo. Glad you're enjoying this one. The upcoming Riddick Bowe, looking for a heavyweight championship, and Tony Tubbs, who has already been there and is trying to get back. There's a hook by Tubbs. Double jab by Bowe. Mentioned Eddie Futch, of course, a slew of champions, starting with Don Jordan, had Joe Frazier, and one of the ultimate goodwill ambassadors in the boxing game. They don't come any better than Eddie Futch.
You guys are wrestling, both of you guys. Come on, let's go.
Bowe on the outside. There's the double jab. Bowe fighting well on the outside as the round comes to an end. We start round 7 as you get a look at Tony Tubbs, the former WBA heavyweight champion, up against the upstart Riddick Bowe. Bowe has had the edge so far, making it look like he has more of a 2-inch reach. There's a right hand by Bowe. He's been jabbing, boxing effectively on the outside, and just subtly now starting to work his way closer. Tubbs looks exhausted. He's 11 years older than Riddick Bowe. Bowe misses wide. And the sportsmanship there. Since Tubbs did not go after Bowe in that situation. Left hook by Tubbs. Bowe's not effectively cutting off the ring in this instance. He's following Tubbs, and that's allowing Tubbs to do a little maneuvering, get away. Bowe has to move a drastic step to the right and then force Tubbs to move. On the inside here, this is the blueprint that Tubbs would have wanted. He doesn't have to expend as much energy to fight the younger man in here.
Work out of there. Come on, work out.
Joe Cortez has been pretty busy, the referee. But when he says no holding now, it almost sounds like a request. They just keep on doing it. And for Tubbs, it steals some time. He continually backs up here. And this is going to hurt him on the scorecards. The fact that he is in perpetual retreat. So the seconds tick off, and it's another good round for Riddick Bowe in the 7th. We begin round 8. Heavyweights Riddick Bowe and Tony Tubbs. Bowe on fresh legs, the 22-year-old. Getting the jump on the 33-year-old Tubbs. When Bowe has been on the outside, he's tended to make it an easy night for himself.
Get him out. Work out here. Come on. Get him out, Bowe. Bring out. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Work out here.
Tubbs is a strong guy. He's 6'3". Bowe is 6'5". But Tubbs is not an easy guy to muscle. You can't push him around too much. You have to be pretty tactical, stay outside, and find your angles. And that's why this is a unique stylistic test for Bowe. We've seen him walk through and overpower guys. But this is a fighter who figures to stay around, test him, extend him. And perhaps give him the kind of stamina base that he will need in bigger fights.
Let's go.
Couple shots here from Tubbs. But it's Bowe backing him up.
Hey, bring out, team. Bring out. Let's go. Let's go.
Jabs by Tubbs. Smothered by Bowe. So Riddick Bowe continues to pile up points. Out hustling Tony Tubbs here at the end of round 8. We begin round 9, scheduled for 10 in the heavyweight division. It's been a good performance thus far for Riddick Bowe in the white trunks. As he has gotten the jump and outboxed Tony Tubbs. Tubbs trying to do something about it, opens up here with a couple of left hooks. Good hook by Tubbs. But he saved a little bit for this round. But Tubbs again retreating against the ropes. Misses wildly. Hey, and if you're Bowe, you don't want to back straight up. That one missed. But Tubbs had been a little closer, that would have been a big shot to land for him. Double jab and a right hand from Bowe, and then tying up Tony Tubbs. Hook by Bowe.
Work out of there. Let's go, Tony. Let's go. Work out of there.
Double jab here by Bowe. Pretty good defense, too, as he blocks what Tubbs is throwing at him. You see the point, too, that when he stays outside like this, Bowe is making this fight easy on himself. And then when he gets inside, he wants to parlay it in the power department. This has been a smart boxing display by a slugger. You have to like the versatility that Bowe is showing in a fight of this kind of a high level. He's maintained his composure and is controlling Tony Tubbs. Final round underway. Riddick Bowe and Tony Tubbs. They tap gloves in the center of the ring. Fight coming from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm Dave Bontempo. Riddick Bowe, 22-0. Tony Tubbs, 29-2. The 22-year-old Bowe has out-hustled the 33-year-old Tubbs in this one. Nobody down, nobody really hurt in this contest. Tubbs' only losses have been to Tim Witherspoon and Mike Tyson, both champions. So Bowe could join that list of victors against Tubbs. That would be a nice list for him to be on. And if he defeats Tubbs, he's beating a former champion. Tubbs on the inside trying to steal something here against Bowe. Tubbs came out with a lot of fire in round 9. It's interesting that Bowe is choosing to fight on the inside and stay there with him rather than, say, stay outside and see if Tubbs will lunge at him and make mistakes. Referee Joe Cortez looks like he's glad this is not a 12-rounder, as he has been busy separating these bigger guys. Bowe lands a hook as Tubbs is coming in. And Joe Cortez, a very active part of this fight in the final round. He has separated them a number of times. But he won't have to separate them pretty soon, because this one is coming to an end and will go into the hands of the judges. Fighters will embrace. Pretty well-spirited fight. And Riddick Bowe has put up a pretty good boxing performance. All right, so this one is official. Let's get the final numbers from Ed Darian.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Harris, Atlantic City, New Jersey, the scoring by points as follows. Judges Frank J. Cairo and Richard Strange each score 96-94, while Judge Jean Williams, she observed 97-93. For the winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated.
So Bowe still has the O. Riddick Bowe wins and remains